Bill Holden and Audrey Hepburn looked like the perfect Hollywood couple, glamorous, elegant, and deeply in love. But behind the cameras of Sabrina was a secret romance filled with heartbreak, impossible choices, and a confession that changed both of their lives forever.
I wanted to find out your name and come over and tell you that you should be in movies, but you left before I had a chance.
What began as a passionate affair soon became one of the saddest love stories in Hollywood history, and decades later, neither of them ever truly recovered from how it ended. In 1953, Audrey Hepburn arrived in Hollywood as the industry's newest sensation. Roman Holiday had turned her into an overnight star, but away from the spotlight, she was still shy, lonely, and recovering from a broken engagement. Then she met Bill Holden on the set of Sabrina. Holden was already one of the biggest actors in the world, charming, confident, and married with children. From the moment they met, the connection between them became impossible to ignore. Their chemistry on screen quickly turned into something very real behind the scenes. Cast and crew noticed the way they looked at each other, the secret smiles, the long dinners after filming, and the quiet moments away from the cameras. Audrey reportedly called Holden the most handsome man she had ever met, while Holden later admitted she was the love of his life. Their relationship became intense very quickly, and Holden was willing to risk everything for her, including his marriage and career. At first, Audrey believed their love could lead to a future together. Holden even promised he would leave his wife so they could build a new life. But there was one thing Audrey wanted more than fame, more than movies, and more than Hollywood itself. She wanted children. Audrey's dream of becoming a mother came from the pain she experienced growing up. Her father abandoned the family when she was young, leaving emotional scars that stayed with her forever. Because of that loss, she longed for a loving home filled with children and stability. She often spoke about wanting 3 or 4 kids and was even willing to leave acting behind to become a full-time mother. One evening, while talking excitedly about their future together, Audrey brought up having children with Holden. That was the moment everything changed. Holden suddenly became uncomfortable. Then he revealed the truth he had been hiding for years. Earlier in his marriage, he had undergone a vasectomy because his wife did not want more children. He calmly explained that he could never give Audrey the family she dreamed of. The news devastated her instantly. According to people close to them, Audrey stood there in complete shock, unable to believe what she had just heard. She cried deeply, not because the romance was ending, but because the future she imagined with him disappeared in a single moment. She realized the one thing she wanted most could never happen with the man she loved. And just like that, the affair ended. What makes this story even more tragic is that both of them continued loving each other for the rest of their lives. Audrey later married actor Mel Ferrer and eventually became the mother of 2 sons after suffering painful miscarriages. Holden, meanwhile, never fully recovered from losing her. Friends said his drinking became worse after the breakup, and even years later he openly admitted Audrey Hepburn was the greatest love of his life. When they reunited on screen in Paris when it sizzles years later, audiences expected sparks to fly again. Instead, viewers noticed sadness between them, as if both stars were haunted by memories they could never escape. Bill Holden died in 1981, still carrying regret over the decision that destroyed his future with Audrey. Hepburn passed away years later surrounded by family, the very thing she had always dreamed about most. Their love story remains one of Hollywood's most heartbreaking reminders that sometimes love alone is not enough. Timing, choices, and painful truths can change everything forever. For more untold Hollywood stories and heartbreaking celebrity secrets, subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss another video.